Greetings, my name is Kevin Andrew, and today I'm testing out the the NES Classic Edition. I don't know why I always default to saying Nintendo, but it's the NES Classic Edition, and I just unboxed it. I just plugged it in. I'm excited. I'm going to play some of these old games. I mean, if you've looked at my channel at all, you know that, I mean, I play these games anyway, but this is the first time that I've played them like this. I don't know. So right off the bat, this thing is really, really small. I don't know if I can get this thing up in the... if you watch my unboxing video, you know how small it is. It's honestly not much bigger than one of these. I was doing a size comparison, and I might do another one. It's about as big as an original Nintendo cartridge. But for the purposes of this video, I'm just going to play some games and just see how it does. I'm going to play some games that I'm familiar with. And I know which game I'm going to play first because it's one of my all-time favorites, Ninja Gaiden. So I know really, really well how this game is supposed to look. I've played this game on the original Nintendo. I've played this on the Retron 5, and just going to do a little comparison here. So far, so good. So the controller is extremely responsive. It feels like it should. I don't notice any input lag. And I will say one thing that is nice, the controller D-pad is a little softer than the original NES controller, which was a little stiff. I mean, depending on how much you used it. My NES controller, the D-pad is still a little bit stiff, but the controller that comes with the NES Classic Edition feels pretty nice. It's probably better for longer play sessions. But I gotta say, so far Ninja Gaiden feels just like Ninja Gaiden, which is what I expected. And if you've seen my Ninja Gaiden video, you know that I have played this game an absurd amount, truly absurd amount. So I'm just gonna get through this first level, and then I'm gonna play another game that maybe I'm not as familiar with. Kill this boss really, really quick. Really, really quick. Okay, so I think I've got to push the reset button. There we go. The reset button takes us back to the menu. And it's pointing me to... Okay, so you push the reset button on the console, and then you push down to choose a suspend point. I think it's kind of weird that you got to actually push the reset button on the console itself, but you know, it is what it is. So let's try. I've done Super C, Mario, Tecmo Bowl, Castlevania, Double Dragon 2, and now I actually just purchased Double Dragon 2, an actual copy of Double Dragon 2 for the Nintendo that I was going to post a video about that I haven't yet. So let's just jump into some Double Dragon 2 real quick. Yep, Double Dragon 2. So emulation is extremely accurate, seems like so far. And it's nice that it's outputting in HD resolution and stuff, which is what you'd expect. I mean, you're going to plug it into a TV with HDMI, and you definitely want that HD resolution. So, okay, this is definitely Double Dragon 2. Very accurate. Don't elbow thing me. She just elbowed me. Okay, so that's Double Dragon 2. Let's go back to the menu. Let's check something else out, something I'm a little less familiar with. I've done Galaga. I mean, I really have played every one of these games. Actually, you know what? I've never played Kid Icarus. We're gonna watch me play Kid Icarus for the first time. I was actually talking to somebody about this earlier this week. I went to a game store and they had a boxed copy of Kid Icarus, and I said, you know what? I've never actually played that game. So this is gonna be interesting. No idea what I'm getting myself into. And so I'm not doing so well already. And these snakes definitely hurt you. And I am in a room made out of gold, it looks like. Golden bricks are everywhere. Or maybe they're metal bricks. I mean, gold, I guess, is metal. I can't go back in there. Hopefully there was nothing important in that room. Oh, I can go. Oh boy, I'm just getting hit everywhere. I'm pretty sure these bushes are the same bushes they had in Metroid, maybe? Those look like very Metroid-esque bushes. I'll be honest. I can see that I could enjoy this game. This isn't as bad as I thought it would be. I just always assumed if I have not played the game, it can't be that good. Because I played all the good Nintendo games. Every single one of them. Which I know is not true. And I don't know if I can fall to my death. Can I fall to my death? About to find out. Yes, I can. I can fall to my death. I'm finished. Wait. Is that... I guess I just start over. All right, Kid Icarus. There's Kid Icarus. Mario Brothers, Mega Man 2. I'm not good at Mega Man. I've played a good bit of Mega Man 2, but Metroid. I'm gonna jump into some Mega Man 2 and give it a shot. I mean, the whole point of this is just to check out the system, see how well it emulates these games. And so far, it looks pretty good. It looks honestly better than anything that I've seen either on like an emulator on a PC or even on a Raspberry Pi. I mean, this is pretty nice. And I like that they did not put any weird filters on it. Although I think I read somewhere that you can... let's see, I don't even know who to go. We'll go to Bobble Man first. I think you can do filters. I'm going to go back to the menu. Display. CRT filter, pixel perfect filter. Interesting. Let's do the CRT filter. Let's see what the other options are. Demo, auto shutdown. Okay, so basic stuff. Language, legal notices. Huh. And manuals. I guess those are game manuals. Well, that's interesting. Okay, so we are... let's go back into... Oh, I think I just... see, start to start game. Oh, wow, that is definitely some CRT filtering. Oh, that looks awful. But the NES looked kind of bad on a CRT. I mean, it looked fine on a CRT at the time. Wow, that's a pretty intense filter. Oh boy, I almost forgot about these blocks that drop. But yeah, I don't notice any input lag on the controller, which is nice. It looks great, sounds great. Good job, Nintendo. You nailed it. Now, we just need a version of this machine where you can add more games. Because that's one of the things about this that I find a little disappointing is that they didn't have any way of incorporating this with the Virtual Console. I feel like that's sort of a missed opportunity. It would have been amazing, in my opinion, to have been able to purchase games off of the Virtual Console and played it on this. But it may have been more expensive, and for what it is, this is great. Because, I mean, the games on this in this collection are extremely good. Oh, no! It's been a while since I played some Mega Man 2. Let's try this again. I'm just going to get through to the first boss unless I die again. And then I'll try out a different game. But, you know, it's funny. My eyes are starting to get used to the CRT filter. It was very jarring going from whatever just the standard look of it was initially to the CRT. But now that I'm playing this for a couple of minutes, it actually feels normal, which I think is kind of interesting. You know, as children playing these games, I mean, we didn't care. And a lot of these games, I mean, it's really not even about the graphics. It's just pure gameplay. And that's certainly what this is. Mega Man is pure gameplay. I think it has nice graphics, especially for the time. But gameplay is king, and That was when the Nintendo was successful. I hate those little frogs. But yeah, I like the way this controller feels. It feels really nice. I'm always afraid that one of them is going to come down the screen right as I jump, and I'm like that. If I just jumped, I would have fallen in the hole. Yeah, I think that's all of them. And boss time. I'm not even sure who this boss is. Who is this boss? The bubble boss? Bubble guy? Yeah, doesn't really matter. Bubbles! Oh yeah, I think I've got to jump and something like that. Yeah, I mean, I'm doing well enough. And he's done. Okay, Mega Man 2 works really well. I mean, they're all going to work well. I'm sure they're all going to be great. Okay, I'm going to go back to the menu. And got some Metroid. You know, I've never played the NES version of Pac-Man. I think I might try that out. Let's try some Pac-Man. And you know what? Now, I'm going to leave the CRT. Oh, no. Okay, let's try the other filter. Let's try... there was Pixel Perfect. Let's try this one. Back. And how do I go back to the game? Oh, I just reset the game. Okay, so that's Pixel Perfect. So I guess that's how it was intended to be played. Well, this is definitely Pac-Man. And like I said, never played the NES version of Pac-Man, so I can't really say how close it is to the NES. It's actually a pretty good port of Pac-Man. Although I'm not a Pac-Man master. I definitely enjoy some Pac-Man from time to time. And I especially enjoyed the one that came out a couple of years ago, the Champion Edition, not Champion Edition, whatever it was called. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Go. Yeah, pretty good. Let's see if I can get these. Let's just get all of them. Can I get all of them? Can I get all of them? If I get all of them, I'm going to go ahead and call it quits. Okay. Got them all. So let's go to the next game. Let's check something else out. Pac-Man was excellent. Oh, and this is interesting. Okay. I noticed that when I moved off of it, there's a little square thing in the top right of the Pac-Man box. You can see it disappears when I scroll over it. I guess that shows that I'm in the middle of that game. I don't know. Or that I can do a save. So I can save that, and yeah, maybe that's what it is. Oh, and when you do a save state, it shows you. I'm sorry, my nose is just. It shows you on the bottom of the Pac-Man thing that one of my save states is being used. See the 4 dots at the bottom of Pac-Man, next to 2P that indicates it's 2-player. One of them has been taken up now, so that's pretty neat. I like that. Punch Out. Let's see here. What else? Man, these games are just so good. The one game, so they included Castlevania 1 and they included Castlevania 2. Where's 3? I mean, 3 was such a good game. I mean, I'm missing Castlevania 3. I love Castlevania 3. And I'm also missing, this is the weirdest one. When I saw the list of games, the fact that Super C is here but not the original Contra, I feel like is kind of tragic, to be honest. I mean, Contra. Why can you get Super C but not Contra? That doesn't make sense to me. So I'm just going to do some Punch Out, and I think I'm going to call it quits after I do some Punch Out. I haven't played Punch Out in a very long time. I do own a physical copy of this game. I'm going to take it back to that CRT filter. I think I liked that. It was a little jarring at first, but like, can I just go back to the... Yeah, okay, I can go back to the game like that. It is a little jarring at first, seeing it blurry, but I mean, it looks like a CRT. Oh man, I love this game. It's been a while. Yeah, I think I can... Yep. Some things you just never forget, right? And I think you really have to do a lot of memorization in Punch-Out. I don't know. Oh, missed him. Boom! Okay, Glass Joe, stay down. Stay down. So close. But I mean, I gotta say, I feel like I'm playing an NES. An original Nintendo. This is pretty nice. Oh, man. Oh, I got him. Like I said, I haven't played Punch-Out in a long time. So the controller cord is 2 feet. It's only 2 feet long. That's an issue for me. I mean, it's not while I'm recording videos like this because I sit at my computer and I've got it plugged into stuff here. But if I wanted to go and plug it into my television, that's going to be a little bit of a problem. I will say it does replicate the sitting in front of the TV on the floor experience, which, I mean, let's be honest, we all had. Every single one of us. When I was standing in line at Target this morning, waiting to get this, we were talking about the length of this cord. And I wonder if I unplug the cord, if it'll like pause the game or something. No, it doesn't. But I mean, this is the cord. I don't know. It's 2 feet, 2 feet long. That's the whole thing. But we were saying, me and the guys that were sitting out in front of Target, that I mean, it's gonna replicate that sitting in front of the TV feel. And one of the guys said, "You know what? I'm gonna go buy a beanbag chair. That's what I'm gonna do." So, guy, if you're watching this, hope you got your beanbag chair. I think I'm just gonna play a little bit of this around. I think I'm gonna call it quits for this video. But so far, very impressed with this. This is really neat. I like this a lot. I think I will have a... Oop. I will be doing this pretty much all day today, I think. Oh no! Okay, now I gotcha. Wow, I was never very good at this game. Okay, I think I'm going to call it quits right there. This has been the NES Classic Edition, or the NES Mini, whatever you want to call it. I think it's a great little system. I like this a lot. And if you can get your hands on one, which I know right now the holiday season is going to be a bit of a challenge, if you can get your hands on one, go for it. It's definitely a trip down memory lane, very nostalgic feeling. It's pretty awesome. Check it out. Anyway, my name is Kevin Andrew. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, give me a thumbs down. And until next time, I'll talk to you soon.